YouTube. As the title says, we got Goblin going against Tenpai. So, um, couple things. I wish Omega had the ability to show the person's hand. That'd be great. But we're starting off here with a pretty decent hand. Not terrible. We can play. No hand traps though. All right. Let's see. We are starting with the Grand Bash. Normal summoning the Doug. Classic. Then we search for the Sploder summon, go to the Exceed armor line. We get impermed here, so this is clearly just this person. I don't know. If you have one hand trap, if you have the one imperm, you're going to use the imperm. I think you would wait for the other guy, not you wait for the fortress, not the torpedo. You're getting a random draw one off of here. I would rather stop the actual trap card that upgrades into the Dark Knight, but maybe he has something else. No, he does not. That goes through. Okay, so we stopped the random draw one, but our plays just continue. I mean, okay. And so, I've noticed one thing about the. Let me stop right here. I noticed one thing about the Tenpai deck. Actually, keep going. So, we've got the Pydra searching for the spell card. He enters battle phase immediately because this deck just lives in the battle phase. They want nothing to do with the main phase. Immediately goes for the spell to special. And here's what I was saying about the thing that I noticed about this deck. So, as long as you can just stop it, as long as you can just stop their tuner, with this deck, so in the pure Goblin deck, as long as you're able to just stop this tuner and they don't have access to a second one, you are good to go. And there's another thing that they have to contend with too. You just putting up a big monster. So we'll see that here, I think. We go to so here exactly. We go into the Dark Knight to attempt to take the tuner, right? So then they counter. This is really their only play out to this. Their only out to this is the droplet. To droplet to negate, and then watch what do they do at this point? Synchro, go to big two-head guy, Bident Dragon, 2600. He special summons from grave. What do you do here? I guess I have to special summon to the other big guy. But you can't do anything at this point because my Batman is just 4,500 or 4,050, and you just can't. The way you beat the battle phase deck is just to put a bigger monster on the field. Who knew? They pass turn, and we're look at our resources. We're just in the green here. Yeah, we've just got this in the bag. There's no. Well, okay, okay. Maybe we spoke a little too soon. Immediately hit with an Ash, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine, right? It's fine. We go with the Grave Effect of Grand Entrance. Add back the Merciless. Go into Big Head. Big Head searches. And obviously we take, and then just game. All right, next game. By the way, deck list is going to be at the end of the video. Just skip ahead if you want to see that. If not, stick around and watch a couple games. Okay, another note to this. So I'm testing out side deck options. This is when I was testing out side deck options. Don't cook me for this threatening roar. It worked. All right, it worked. Little side pattern with this deck. Force them to go first. They pass. Oh wait, did I go first? No. Okay. So what I'm about to say applies regardless. In this situation, they made me go first, but when you're siding against Tenpai, you're still siding in your going first cards. Because normally you're going to go first against this deck, whether that's from them forcing you or if you make them go second. More often than not, they're just going to pass, and you're essentially getting the opportunity to go first with a draw. So you're still going to put in your sided going first cards. And as you can see here, we did not open up the greatest, but we opened enough to stop them turn one at least. And we should have gone E-Telly here to Ogre. I don't know why. Maybe we're fearing the talents, but talents doesn't hurt too bad. I guess they would pick out the D barrier for next turn. I guess, but I don't know. It might have been worth it to just stop them there. Maybe I was trying to hold it for a follow up because I know I have the threatening roar here. That's probably what it was. Enter battle phase, immediately threatening roar. They summon the Fadra. Fadra summons Fadra. Synchro summon Dispatter. And we got action here, but we are facing a Dispatter plus hand traps. You know, you gotta assume that those are there. Some of the Nan-Nans, some of the Sploder, Big Head. Okay, so this is early on in my testing against the Tenpai. Why I attempted to attack, into Tenpai and just start that, I don't know. I'm not sure why I did it this way. To be fair, I'm not exactly sure. Well, okay, so what I think the line actually should have been, instead of doing this, what it should have been, no, I definitely know this. It should have been go into armor line. It feels like the armor line is almost default. Like, this deck plays so well with it, Exceed armor line. Go torpedo. So here's this is kind of rough because actually, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if you go torpedo line, because if you go torpedo line, you would activate this, and they would either pop it with Dispatter, right? They could pop it with Dispatter there, or what the objective would be to go into Fortress, and then Fortress to equip Torpedo, so effects are negated during battle, but you have to go through the Dispatter first. So, yeah, actually that doesn't work. That doesn't work. But like I said, this was earlier on, so, we make mistakes, we learn from them. And then they just go off for me trying to attack, and yeah, this is I'm able to Zeus, but like at this point, it's not looking too good here. We still do have the D barrier, but it's not like they can't play through they can't play through that with a link line of play, and they can still attack. That's why threatening roar is good. I'm still gonna try to use that threatening roar. They make Hida go into the princess, and they're just going off at this point. I mean, this is exactly what I was talking about. Some people are still playing the link line, not everybody, but some. And yeah, we can't break this board. We can't. We tried. I mean, the Terratop into. I mean, we hey, A for effort, am I right? They even had the Ash to stop that. Yeah. Game 3. Open up the Grand Bash again. Card stuck to my hand. Not the worst thing. Valor on the Charger. Go into Torpedo. Obvi. Ooh, Terratop off the top. Nasty. And we end our turn with Trap Card, Imperm, Ogre in hand. Terratop for follow-up. I mean, how do we complain about that? And Storm. So, as Storm doesn't hurt that much. Storm only hurts when literally you have a set Imperm and a Grand Bash or E-Telly, because you would set that as well. You would attempt to save that to set for an Ogre if you don't have access to it. If you already have access to the Ogre, you're not setting that. But as far as, like, you don't lose the game from that. And this deck doesn't. Tenpai is naturally going to clear the back row. They're never going to clear the monster. If they did clear the monster, this would be way more devastating, but they never clear the monster. They always go for back row. So this plays in our favor. I didn't explain that. It plays in our favor because we can just use a trap card to exceed, and then trap card is live engraved regardless. So, like I said in the first game, as long as you can attempt to take their tuner. If that does not succeed, you still have big monster. Big monster Unga Bunga, Then so we had the Ogre for the field spell. They follow with a pot. Pot's fine. Pot's whatever, because they get them to their one summon or second summon, whatever. But in this situation, it's more than likely their one summon because they didn't summon anything anyway. Already, rather. Summon, attempt to take, and look at this. Droplet makes another appearance. Monster goes back up, and game. I mean, it's very simple. And this is why I'd say, like, the threatening roar is good, but I don't think it's needed. And actually, I think I'm leaning more towards Crow for that spot. I think I have 2, Threatening Roar in the side right now, and I think that can be rotated for the Crows next game. Starting off with Terratop, best card in the deck. We opened up the brick with triple hand trap. It's got to be good, right? Even have the pseudo extender here because Terratop's so good. Exceed armor line. Yep. Ooh, get another hand trap. Oh, we're stacked. In turn with double imperm and the trap card. And once again, Lightning Storm would, without Lightning Storm, this board that we set up, this game state that we set up it's nasty. Like, how many decks can play through double imperm, attach as material, plus big monster, plus follow up, plus double hand trap in the form of Bell and Ash? Like, I mean, this. I love pure Goblin. I get Sword Soul. Goblin is good, but I mean, I love pure. It can do things that the Sword Soul can't. Sword Soul, super heavy. He manages to put double monster on field. So this is the one time when our guaranteed plan does not go the way we, our plan of attempt to take tuner, if not take tuner or take tuner, if not take tuner, sit on big monster. When that plan does not happen or go accordingly is when they are able to put double monster on field before battle phase. But you see here, we're still able to take that. They have the follow-up, but we have the Ash. Oh, man, game 2. All right. Game 2 here. We see the threatening roar again. Don't judge me. Okay, so we open up tour guide again, triple hand trap. One of them being double Ash, not great, but not bad. With the ogre, love it. Force them to no. They just went first right here. They went first. Okay, so they went first. That's weird. We'll see why. I guess we won't see why. Ogre to pop the field spell. Love it. Open up the draw Doug on the turn. Go to tour guide. I don't expect this to go through, but it's nice starting with this because this provides more flexibility. This provides more flexibility than with a draw off the top than this does. Even though this is just a straight up into engine. This can with a second card, this can just be it just has more range of possibilities, I guess. And this is not guaranteed to survive if this gets stopped, but it has a very high likelihood of being survived for next turn just to be annoying. Let's just say we draw a brick, and this remains because we have Threatening Roar in hand. It's just a simple normal summon combo. Continue. Okay, and that's what happens. Do a little chip damage. Set this, and yeah, let's see. This is our prediction. It's going according to plan. According to plan, IP was not in the plan. I'm sorry, SP was not in the plan, but that's fine. We draw another tour guide. So yeah, instead of like what's obviously the best play here is just to summon, no effect, clear their SP. We still have double Ash. We're fine. We may not be fine, but it's the best options we have with the cards we have. So, and they start with the pot. We're fine. Ash. Oh, and then Terratop. I mean, come on. It doesn't matter. Terratop game. Okay, and so here's the list that we were playing with, and yeah, we were playing with 2 Threatening Roars. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna continue playing with this and then sub these out for DD Crows. But the list has not changed much since the last profile, though. The one thing I think did change is I've taken out the Monster Reborn, and the Monster Reborn was taken out along with something else. I can't say it off the top of my head because I don't remember exactly. But the double Ogre was added. Well, the second Ogre was added, and the Moonlit Chills replaced the the Veilers. And this is mainly because of the Shifter. Shifter is Shifter, man. I mean, when is this card gonna get banned? But anyway, just to be able to have some interruption under Shifter, to maintain interruption under shifter. This not being able to resolve under shifter hurts. Not resolve, rather not even activate. Excuse me. That hurts, but we mitigate that with adding the Moonlit Chill. I'm tempted to take these out, but every time I take them out, I immediately put them back in. Deck has increased from 45 to 46. Yeah, and we are playing the double Exceed Armor package. This is so good. The deck, it feels like this is not called Goblin. This is Exceed Armor archetype, like the deck just plays it so well. It feels like it's a part of it. And yeah, this is the list. See you in the next one. Leave a like, comment, thoughts, concerns, suggestions. Thank you.